There we go. But all right. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. And today we are playing some Castlevania, Simon's Destiny. I've actually played this before, but it was all the way back in 2019, beginning of 2020. So yeah, I felt like playing it again. And I'm gonna be honest, the reason I felt like playing it again was, well, Pro Jared has been playing it here recently, and it's got me in the mood to play it.
Fair.
Mm-hmm. Also, Lucy, you got really quiet there for a moment. Eat your mic. There we go. But hello, everyone. It's good to have you all here. Good to have you. Theo, congrats to get that first. Adam, good to see you as well. Tinkerst, good. Good to see everybody. Drogson, Traveler. How is everyone doing? And of course, we are joined by our usual Castlevania co-star.
Hello, I'm Lucy Cat, the Chake Bake Maneki Neko. I do a variety of different streams. I usually always stream with my friends or pals, and I normally and regularly, as much as I can, join on his excursions through Castlevania.
All right, I had to lower the game audio because it was drowning you out. But yeah, don't worry.
Get closer. I just get closer.
Ah, there we go. But yes, we're going to start a new game. I haven't played this in years, so I'm a little rusty. But Doom is Doom, and Castlevania is Castlevania. Certainly, we'll be able to handle it.
And I'm Lucy. By the way, what happened to Alm, Mr. Rusty?
He had to go take a break. He needs one. But yes, welcome everybody. Good to have you there. And Traveler, I'm doing fantastic. Thanks so much for asking. Oh, the deal with Simon's Destiny? This is Castlevania 1 completely remade in GZ Doom. Now, we're going to play on Crescent Moon, which is just normal. I think that'll be fine. I would do Full Moon, but I don't feel like try-hiding too much today.
Try hiding?
Yeah, try hiding. Oh, my ears! I'm sorry, what was that? I can't hear you anymore.
What?
Hold up, this got really loud. I need to adjust the volume some more. Hold up. Oh, I can't hear shit. Okay, let's try that.
Hello?
Hello?
Who survived?
Yeah, who survived? Who survived? But yes, this right here, as you can see, we are playing Castlevania 1. And it's a good time. Now, we are covering our health, hearts, and, you know... Well, here's the thing. It's technically... Is it health or is it life? I'm not really sure. Because we don't have lives, we just have life in this one, when you think about it.
We're covering health. Health.
Ooh, and hey, Extra, welcome in. No one made it? Oh no. Let me tell you, whipping a bat out of the air is not easy.
Rule. Whip it rule.
Yep,
Rule
I will.
good.
I'll whip it ghoul good.
Ghoul? Ghoul?
Yep.
What's
Yeah.
ghoul?
Well, there aren't ghouls. Wow, that Kniffy missed. Get your happy ass back here.
I like it that it's all like 3D. I like its 3D aspect.
Yeah, it's really well made, honestly. The person who made this, they spent a lot of time and love on it, and it turned out really good. But yeah,
I will say though.
Oh shit! I saw all those bats. Holy fuck!
That is nightmare.
There we go.
I will say though.
Yeah.
Some of the forward-facing sprites are.
Yeah, they're terrifying, aren't they? It's almost as if they're monsters.
What? No way. Really?
Yeah.
Crazy.
I see you, skeleton bastard. All right. Listen, I saw that bone. He tried to bone me, and I said no.
Damn. Imagine.
Listen, sometimes you just gotta tell him no.
There's a bats.
There were bats. We took a little bit of a hit, but it's okay. It's fine. Also, Lucy, would you believe me if I told you that the first time I ever played this game while I was streaming, I was actually on the lower right side of the screen.
Wait.
Yeah.
You mean you were over here?
Yeah, exactly. Now chat's over there because they're the unsay-so ones.
Oh, crap.
It's right-click, Lucy.
I am right-click.
You don't left and right-click, you just right-click. You don't do both. Ladies and gentlemen, my co-hosts.
Hello.
Doesn't matter which side you're on? Sometimes. Also, I'm just gonna real quick, we're going to save.
I'm usually on the right side because I'm totally say so.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Fuck you. And you. There we go.
Oh. Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, the pocket watch is really nice.
Weird.
Also, you may have noticed, as we're whipping these, it is actually getting darker.
Oh yeah.
So it actually has proper lighting, which is really cool.
That is super cool. What
I'm
time
going.
did we play this game? Who was the driver's seat this one?
I'm in the driver's seat.
Yeah, Alm's in the driver's seat. And he showed me Proton John playing this game.
No, Pro Jared.
I'm sorry. I mixed up. I know too many.
It's okay, we understand. You don't know YouTubers. Tell me I'm wrong. You know streamers, not YouTubers.
Yeah.
What the fuck? A bat.
Oh.
The flying enemies in this are the worst.
Because
Because
punch them in the balls. Imagine if someone just had the ability to stop time and then proceeded to just punch the shit out of someone's groin.
You mean what I do on a weekday?
Why are you punching in the groin?
Listen, some people don't deserve to breed.
Only thing that comes to my brain is the gene pool is saved.
Yes. Now, it's not lock I'm punching. Lock, we need to have more locks in the world. Let's be real. For safety reasons. Also, my dude, you keep on getting quiet.
Oh, I'm turning away from the thing because I have to read it.
Yeah, understandable. Sometimes you just gotta look away from your thing. You know? Don't look at it too long, you go blind. I'm not apologizing. God, the controls are slippery in this, though. I will tell you that now.
Yes! We got permission to punch Lock.
In the
Punch
dick?
Lock in the groin.
Huh.
Yep.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I just kick him.
Fair.
That or get a slingshot, get a marble, aim, pow. Or big marble. Ooh, big marble.
A slammer? That's what they're called. They're called slammers.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Bats. You know, this would be so much easier if they actually had a crosshair on screen. A little dot even, just to know where the fuck I'm looking.
Is there not a crosshair in the settings?
No.
It is also weird because it's like, it's hard to determine for me to like determine the distance of your whip.
Yeah, it's sort of similar to standard Castlevania. Standard leather whip, you know, doesn't go that far. Chain whip goes a little further. Glowing chain goes the furthest. AKA, once we get the Morning Star, we're set.
Sounds like something to add in an update. Oh.
Well, this does get updated. It's been, well, as I said, last time I played this was 2019, early 2020, so I think it's as updated as it's gonna get, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Damn it, I wanted to make that jump. Forgot if you whip, you lose your momentum. Okay.
Womp.
Yep.
I'm trying to. I was watching Nocturne on Netflix.
There we go. What was that about?
Someone is watching Nocturne. Kingdom Traveler is watching Nocturne on Netflix.
Which season? Season 1 or season 2?
Never see people play that one where you are a werewolf.
Oh, Legacy of Darkness. That's a good one. Mm-hmm.
Oh. 2. Season 2.
2. Oh, good. You've made it past the hard part. Gotcha. I'm sorry. I hate season 1. Season 2 is where it's at.
That's fair.
Then again, that's what happens when season 1 has, 3 to 4 different writers that aren't coordinating at all. Because the Netflix CEOs tried to take control away. See, you got me on a rant again.
But here's the thing. Here's my thing. So, technically, a lot with shows, especially with, like, shows that get... It's weird. Because a lot of times Netflix does change a show. But at least it's not... They're bad about it, but at least it's not Disney level.
Oh, but with... Netflix has been getting Disney levels of bad, though.
Disney, yes, they've been getting that.
Nocturne Season 1 is one of those examples where they took pretty much all creative freedom away from the development team.
Yeah. I mean, Disney's no better, but Netflix has been kind of dropping the ball. They get so many good series, and then they just...
Ow. You know what? They're going to hit me with that, but they're wrong, because I'm right. Even the developers of Nocturne said that they were upset with Netflix, so...
That's true. Well, but my thing is, Abaddon, you can't hit me. I'm in the background. I'm not in the foreground.
Yeah, this time he can't be smacked. Though, whenever he visits, I can punch him in the penis for you.
I'll punch you in the gut.
Okay, I'm still punching you in the penis.
No, rip your ears off. No, but... Like, they get so many... And the thing I have a vendetta against Netflix for is they have series where the series will do so good. It will be so good. And, like, they have good ratings. People are talking about it. People are like, oh, I'm going to get Netflix.
And then they'll cancel it.
Yeah. And then they'll cancel it.
Yeah.
And they'll cancel it when leaving off the season on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, that is true. Also, Leo, welcome in. Good to have you here.
Hi, Leo.
How you doing? Also, I need to... quick save, because we reached a checkpoint, you know? But yeah, how you doing, Leah? How you doing? How's my favorite foxy lady?
Wall chicken.
Eat my holy water, vile fiends! Ha 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 ha! It's Castlevania 1 Holy Water. It's going to own.
Yeah, I'm so glad you finished the sentence of holy water.
And I have the Kniffy. It's okay. Sometimes you need the Kniffy instead. Because this game, they're good about giving you items exactly where you need it. Because as you can see, there's things that I need to hit at long range, like that bonehead up there.
At least he isn't catching the tip with the whip. That's true. I don't plan on touching the Netflix Devil May Cry show.
I'm actually gonna... No, the Netflix Devil May Cry show is being written by the same guy who wrote the first 2 seasons of Castlevania. So it's going to be fine, but they just had a really bad choice in using licensed music for the trailers. I'm going to be real. That's the main mistake they've made. Other than that, though, it looks like it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be better than the Devil May Cry anime that happened. That was trash.
So you can only grab one sub-weapon at a time, like in the OG version. Yeah.
Yes, it is a remake of Castlevania 1.
DMC Netflix series. You know what? I just realized they really did. That DMC used DMC music.
Yeah, it used DMCA music. Yep. They're gonna take you to DMCA.
Not get into the games. Well, I mean, isn't it supposed to be telling the game?
No, it is a brand new original story from what it's showing.
Oh. Well, I mean, like, that's not bad. There's tons of series where it's like, it's not canon to, like, the actual thing, but they still are rocking.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, adaptations exist not to be one-to-one, but to, you know, adapt it to where it'll fit better for a screenplay and stuff like that. And it's essentially trying to tell a story from before Devil May Cry 3, but they're adding characters that weren't there until later Devil May Cry games. So it's a little weird. It's a little weird. But you know what? Who cares? If it's written well and it's fun, that's all that matters.
Another Demons Are Misunderstood show. The action in the trailer was good, and then they made Dante even more of a goofy bastard by making him flub the one-liner. Lol.
He's done that in the games.
Oh my gosh.
I've not even played him. I've only watched him, but I've seen him flub the one-liners at times.
Ranger says, I disagree. The trailer music was perfect. It's exactly how Dante would have wanted it.
You know what? I respect that. But at the same time, I also have to say, Devils Never Cry was right there. That would have been perfect for the trailer.
Yeah.
Because my main gripe is that companies keep on using the licensed music instead of music that is from the games. Think about it. The Sonic 3 movie, everyone cheered whenever Live and Learn started playing instead of the generic stuff that they had going.
I remember when the FNAF movie happened, and then they played the Living Tombstone song from YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And that was one of the funniest moments I've ever seen, and I loved it.
You ready? It's bat time. Get over here, Batman.
Look at him. You know, this big bat is very much less intimidating than the last Batman.
He shoots a lot of fireballs. I don't know. That seems pretty intimidating. Whoops. I love the little clunk whenever you miss or it hits a wall.
Yeah, I like that it bounces.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm also like not, playing the game.
Yeah, I actually really like that it bounces. That helps out a lot, honestly. Like if you miss, you can still get a chance to hit by ricocheting.
True. I wouldn't mind a remake of Castlevania 2. It was 16 to 32-bit and got inspiration from Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, well, we've had fan remakes of Castlevania 2. Matter of fact,
unlike sorry. Someone said, Ethereal said, unlike the Tomb Raider cartoon.
The Tomb Raider cartoon was, that was just bad. Netflix took complete control for that entire saga.
Yeah. Hi, Night Wolf. Welcome in.
Hey, Wolf. Welcome in. Also, I couldn't see chat because I was focused on not dying. Lucy, did Leah say anything?
No.
No?
Just hi. What?
Okay. Sorry. I got a little sad at that. You know me.
Desk mess. Cleaning room, says Leah.
Ah, gotcha. Understandable. Have day.
At least 2 is still ignored. Yes, he has. It's amazing. People are mixed on the music. I've only ever played DMC.
What the hell?
5.
That
would have been played for DMC. I first found out about Dante from Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Hi, Cherry. Welcome in.
I have the cross.
Party has officially started. Cherry is here.
Hey, Cherry. Welcome in.
I hate the FNAF movie. I was bored 98% of it. I call it 5 Nights at Freddy's. That's an opinion.
I mean, to be fair, it's because they made it PG-13.
They did. And I don't agree with it, but, it's what they wanted to do, and, that's what happened.
Yeah, they made it PG-13 because they thought, oh yeah, kids love this. And they forgot all the people who enjoyed it as kids, they're now adults.
Yeah.
It's been that long.
Well, the thing is that, even Scott Cawthon said that he wanted to add in, a lot more, gruesome, gore.
Yep.
But they didn't let him. How can you say that the TR cartoon is canon? Tomb Raider cartoon is canon when they alter everyone. You should watch the Banana Splits movie. It's one of the early versions of the FNAF movie. Banana Splits is fun.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Pretty good.
Another one that was an early version of the FNAF movie was Willy's Wonderland. That was originally going to be a FNAF movie, and that is by far the best animatronics or evil movie out there right now. Nicolas Cage rocked it.
I do love that he had to take a break. He was mandatory breaks.
Yeah.
Breaks do not matter. Breaks won't be happening.
I also love the fact that there's one point where he's going, all right, let's do this, and his watch goes off. You know what, lady, you're good for a while. Survive. He just leaves. But he doesn't say that. Because he doesn't say a single thing in the entire movie. He is dead silent the entire time. But it's perfect for him.
He's so good at it. Which games has on played of Castlevania?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty. Now, if you mean on stream, I've played most of the games on stream. Most of them. I still need to play Order of Ecclesia, Lament of Innocence, and Curse of Darkness, and the entire timeline will be complete on stream.
Yeah.
That's only 3 games, and one of them is hard to play on stream, Curse of Darkness, because I have to find out how to, it doesn't have a release on anything but the PS2. So not even a re-release on, the virtual consoles or anything like that, so I literally have to pirate if I want to play that.
I was gonna say, isn't there an emulator?
Yeah, but here's the thing, I don't like pirating until I've bought the game. I want to pay for it first.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Just to show you how old this fan game here is, by the way, I flipped that switch, and this is a reference to when it came out.
That was some turkey.
Yes, the angry video game nerd is in this.
How dare you?
That's how old this is. It was in development before I got out of high school.
Lol. Ranger says, I'm fine if not using the game music. As long as it fits, I'm fine. Cherry says, I'm a party goblin. What rating do FNAF games usually get?
They're usually... The gameplay itself, they're usually rated T for teen, because they don't really do that much. It's just a cheap jump scare.
Yeah, and then the more recent ones have just been a lot more, like, story-developed driven.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be honest, the original FNAF games, they're not games. They're PowerPoint presentations with optional jump scares. I'm sorry, I know people love the story of them, which is fine. The story's fine. But they're not really games, in my opinion. They are simulators. And not the fun kind. I get bored with them really quick.
They're just not your type of game, so I mean, that's fair. Well,
Okay.
as you have said, PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah.
Willy's Wonderland is great. The subplot with the aunt was needless and boring. Yeah, that was unnecessary. I'll agree with that part. The dude played the role perfectly, aka Nicolas Cage. The PS2 games do sound difficult to get a hold of.
Ooh, hey, Karabashi, welcome in.
Guys, being mute proves the word count means nothing for popularity or anything. Kurabachi, welcome in. Hi, Alm. Hi, Kat.
Okay,
Hi.
question. Do we keep the cross, or do we... No, it's holy water. We're on Medusa's stage. We're grabbing the holy water.
Like, you passing up holy water?
Well, I had the cross. That one actually causes pause to think.
They got Evanescence in the Devil May Cry Netflix show. Really?
They got Evanescence for it? Wow. That's actually impressive.
No one is required to like everything.
Exactly. No one is required to like everything. I agree. Unless you dislike something I enjoy, then you're wrong.
Damn.
So I had to do it. Oh, damn it. I accidentally got the axe. It's okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. After all, it's just Medusi, right? It's just Medusi. Oh, wait.
I bet game journalists love the early FNAF games because you don't do much. No, they hated them.
Yeah, that game journalists even sucked at FNAF.
Yeah. They couldn't clear Night 5, or actually 4, for what I remember. Game journalists would still wouldn't be able to beat those games. They wouldn't. It's literally IGN. I don't know why IGN's still in business.
Well, here's the thing. IGN is not full of not filled with a lot of bad gamers. It's just that the people that they choose to do the reviews normally aren't the gamers.
Yeah.
Because, again, one of my pals, Jurassic Rabbit, also known as Mitch, he works there. And I know he's a gamer because me and him, we talked and had fun while playing through Dark Souls. So, as well as Cuphead. It's a thing of, come on, they have gamers there, just give the right projects to the right people.
Yeah. Bold of you to assume they'll do that.
Oh, I don't assume, I just wish. Take that, Skeletor! And Nightman. The lesser-known sequel to Night Dude. Alright, so we got a problem there. We got a Skelebob all the way over. Oh, I'm gonna have to just trust my instincts here. You know what? I think this calls for a quick save. Because also, it's not just you folks. This game is dark as balls right here. Even I'm having a hard time seeing.
I can kind of see.
Yeah, but my whole point is that there's no brightness scale. This is as bright as gonna be. So we just have to sort of grin and bear it, unfortunately. Also, my health is really low.
Oh.
I should eat some wall chicken at some point. Fucking bats. Okay. Also, random thought here. Okay. We all know Simon Belmont is a hardcore, you know, he's a holy Catholic man because he fights to kill undead and vampires for the Lord. That is his whole thing. He's a barbarian for religion. That was his whole shtick.
I'm a barbarian for God.
Yeah, exactly. That's his whole thing. But this also means, okay, if you think about it, one of religion's main things is that it goes be fruitful and multiply. So when Simon Belmont got through this, found himself a lady and was getting it on, does that mean that the Lord looked down and went, my man?
Hey, I hate that. Thanks.
You're welcome for that cursed thought.
Of all the game reviewers I've seen, Game Informer has given reviews the most closely aligned with the opinions of the games I've played. Most game journalists are failed regular journalists. I also remember a long time ago someone posted an article on how they hated their job as a game journalist and only perk was getting parties and drinking champagne on company dollar.
Yep. People who are game journalists normally hate it.
They must make game reviews from the man who goes, hey people. Interesting choice there, Abaddon. You could say the Lord does that every time.
Oh,
absolutely.
God.
We need to repopulate the Belmont clan. Nah, it means the Lord grabs some... Abaddon, go to the corner. Go to the corner. Get in the corner. God likes to watch. He likes to see, and he leaks what he sees probably to Trevor. Trevor Belmont?
I brought this on myself, didn't I, by making that joke?
You did. Yeah, you really, really did. But all I'm sin is greed.
Yeah.
That and pride.
Yeah, I'm not too prideful. I get confident, but I'm not the most prideful.
Shut up, you noble.
I'm a royal get it right, you fucking commoner.
See? I'm not a commoner.
Yes, you are. You're of the common people. You're a commoner. You're no royal. You're no noble.
I'm not on a registry. I'm dead.
Okay, so you're less than a commoner.
Technically, yes. But you associate with me.
Yeah, I believe in lifting people up.
You made this cursed bed now lit.
Fuck you, Medusa!
I make an anime about this. You say you can't judge me, Lucy. I've heard what you say worse things. I have said worse things, however. On my side, people are used to it. Remember, kids, if you don't send a little bit, or if you don't send a little bit, send a little bit.
Lucy,
Jesus died for
did you?
nothing.
Hold on a second.
Yes. Okay.
Sorry, I was choking on air. Throat got real dry.
Oh. And drink something.
I just did. It was called tea.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
Yeah, literally. But there, you saw how quickly we melted Medusa just using the stopwatch.
No, the stopwatch is broken.
Yeah, in the first Castlevania, it is absolutely busted, and I love it. Also, this remix of Wicked Child. Fuck yes.
I will never get over the day that I literally... I'll never will ever make a hydrate redeem, and it's so annoying.
Yeah, because I hydrate myself. I don't need anyone to tell me.
You say as you just choked on dry air.
Okay, and then I hydrate myself, so fuck you.
No, thank you. You're not my type.
You're not my type either.
I know what your type is.
Oh yeah, we all do.
I'm looking at you. You know who you are. What's it? Oh yeah? What's his type, Lucy? Your Honor? Your Honor? The killer is amongst us.
Ooh, ghost. All right. But yeah, my type, good sense of humor, confident, fun.
Red.
I was gonna say could kick my ass, but won't because they rather team up. Because cooperation is more fun than versus. It's true.
Whole time. Frosted white tip. But
Hold-
won't. Oh, honey.
Okay, but
Take it,
hasn't. Besides, let's be real.
Yeah.
We all know that I could take Leah in a fight. That's right, I said it, Leah. Bring it on.
Leah, I'm so sorry. The darkest joke just went in my brain, and I'm so sorry.
He's not sorry.
I am a little bit. It's kind of messed up.
Oh? Oh, yeah. Speak it. Speak your mind.
Only with Leah's permission.
Oh. We couldn't hear you at all. You backed so far away from the mic.
Only with Leah's permission. It's a messed up joke.
Oh, see, you got permission.
It's easy to beat Leah. Just put the flashlight on
Shit.
strobe mode and hold it up.
Shit, I accidentally overshot because slippery controls. I mean, this is true. Strobe light will win.
All I gotta do is I just gotta turn my phone on and start flashing the light real fast.
All right, so I didn't checkpoint during any of that, but we're fine. I think we've proven that the stopwatch will carry us through.
I'm gonna start to remind you of the 90s scene girls. Huh?
Huh?
I
90
guess adult topics get passed if we play this kind of game.
Huh?
I hate to say it, Traveler. Technically, Alm's pretty good about not being too bad. I mean, like keeping like a bit of decorum for
Yeah,
himself.
it's only when Leah's here that I let myself loose.
Yeah, and then when I'm here, I just kind of I swear a lot, and he just kind of goes along with it.
Well, to be fair, I also swear a lot. Fuck, fuckty fuck.
No, you do, but you don't swear as much unless Leah's around. In which case, then your filter is just completely removed. When I'm here, it's like, yeah, it's turned down to lowest setting.
I lost my pocket watch. I have holy water now.
Womp womp.
It's alright, holy water still kicks ass.
Damn, Lucy, you're not wrong, but still, I told you!
Alright, let's go ahead. Put some water on that bone over there. Give it a cold shower so it goes away.
Yeah, I'm confused too. Womp womp. Confused? About what? What are you confused about?
I thought that was pretty straightforward right there when I just said the joke.
Yeah, I mean, as someone who's watched streams before, I can say his level of vulgarity isn't uncomfortable. I've seen streamers with greater vulgarity.
Yeah.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? Huh?
Lucy, buddy.
What?
Your fake deep voice. I'm sorry, but
It's
too try hard.
I know. That's the point. That's the point of it.
So you're cringe and free. Gotcha.
I am. Look, I've said some things on my channel that have also been made into audio clips that I cannot take back.
Yeah, such as its skin is soft and malleable, right?
This one's skin is malleable.
All right, I need to make this jump and kill that damn thing over there. Easier said than done.
Backs away.
Fucking bird.
Why are you backing away? Get closer.
You know, Lucy,
Lucy,
I want you to think about that real quick. Why are you backing away? Get closer.
I know what I said.
Okay, just making sure.
I know what I said.
But also, that's my line. That's why I say to people whenever they realize I have a whip and they don't understand that it's for vampires, not them.
By the way,
yeah.
When are you dressing up as one of the Belmonts and then having Locke dress up as Count Dracula?
Now, here's the thing. That image already happened. Cherry made it happen.
I know. When is he gonna put on the costume?
I think he's too afraid to. He knows. See?
No.
See, because Locke is something that. Locke is something that he doesn't get a lot of credit for, even though he really should. Locke is intelligent.
He is?
Yes.
Huh.
I'm honestly surprised more people don't realize this.
He does have a lot of smarts, but he's also very dumb.
Well, Lucy, so are you. So am I.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is like I can't, I can't like throw the stone without admitting it. If Alm were to dress up as a Belmont, which one would he prefer? Hold on, wait, no, don't answer. I want to try and guess. I gotta remember what it was. I think it is Trevor, isn't it?
I do like Trevor's fit, not gonna lie. Especially his fit from Castlevania seasons 3 and 4. Ooh, that's some good fit.
Yeah, I remember talking about that one, but I think it was. Oh my God, what was his name?
Use your words. You got this.
It wasn't Juiced, was it?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
Though I know someone who would go absolutely feral if I dressed as Juice, though.
We know who you are.
I've dressed up as Richter before for Halloween.
Yeah, I know you talked about that. I have a story for you, Chad.
Actually, hold up. I have a story first, because when I dressed up as a Richter for Halloween, I actually got stopped by the cops because they saw me walking around with a giant chain whip that had a spike ball at the end.
Damn. They perceived you as a fucking threat.
Yes, they did.
Who the fuck are you talking about? Well, clearly not you.
But yeah, my favorite Belmont of all of them, Julius.
Damn it, that's what I was gonna... Julius is the one that was in, correct me if I'm wrong. I can't remember
Aria
a lot
of Sorrow.
of titles. Yeah, Aria of Sorrow, thank you. That's the one where you play as Selma, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember us talking about that. But my story is, my story's talking about, remember that time when I was, I told you about the story, I was having a conversation with one of my classmates, and they were like, yeah, I'm dressing up as this for Halloween. It's from a really niche series. You probably haven't heard of it. It's kind of not well known. I was like, oh, what is it? And he goes, Castlevania.
No, he said Richter Belmont, and you went, oh, Castlevania. Yeah. I went, how do you know?
Yeah, he was like, I'm dressing up as Richter Belmont from Castlevania. How do you know that? I was like, brother.
It's brother. Like, Richter is not Not anymore.
And then I even asked him, I was like, are you doing Castlevania anime or are you doing like actual Richter, like the blue and everything? And he was like, oh, I'm doing like classic Richter. But I'm surprised you know about that. And I was like, how? It's not a proper it's not a niche game. People know about Castlevania.
Yeah, if anything, it is a very popular cult classic. Oh, I have the stopwatch. Yes, I found a stopwatch.
Yay! Cherry.
Bird.
I'm driving and using speak to text. Leave me alone, you cat whore. Okay. Soma also has a cool fit.
Soma does.
I'd be all for a Castlevania Netflix series that focus on Soma Cruz. Ooh.
Actually, you know who I should dress as for Halloween one year? Leon Belmont.
Well, you would make a really good Leon, wouldn't you?
In fact, there we go.
Oh! He's equipped with the armor.
All right, we got a boss in here, so let's save real quick.
Wait, yeah, Cherry, focus on the damn road.
Man, we've almost beat
I'm
3
fine.
stages. Oh wait, no, it's not a boss yet. Oh, I forgot about this area. Okay, cool. Rock on.
But no,
Fuck
he then was
fuck
like,
you.
he then proceeded to tell me, he was like, yeah, I played like a bunch of the games. And so I was like, oh yeah, so which ones have you played? I recently just finished playing through Portrait of Ruin with my friend. And he was like, Portrait of Ruin? And I was like, yeah, Portrait of Ruin. Do you not know what Portrait of Ruin is? And then he started getting titles mixed up in his head. And I was like, bruh.
Oh, you'll love to see it. I love whenever people who are new start trying to act like they know everything, and then they just get decimated by people who actually do know things. But not in a way that's mean-spirited. It's a way of, okay, we appreciate that you're joining in, but you might want to tone down the cockiness a little bit.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, well, have you played Bloodstained? And he was like, why would I play Bloodstained? It's not related. And I was like, okay, so you don't know Castlevania. You don't know anything about Castlevania. Why are you talking to me? And then I was like, do you even understand that Dominique's quest in it is literally just Trevor's quest?
Simon's quest.
Simon's quest, thank you.
Yeah.
I got Trevor mixed up in good. But I was like, it's literally Simon's quest.
Well, it's because we were talking about the Castlevania anime that you got Trevor on the mind.
Yeah, I keep thinking everyone, I'm just like, everyone is Trevor.
Trevor went to being my, okay. All right, I should correct myself. Julius Belmont is my favorite video game Belmont.
Okay.
However, I have to say that Trevor is my favorite Belmont over all these days because the lines he got in the animated series. It's just so good, you know?
No, Roger, he is, oh my god. Trevor is so hot. Trevor Belmont is, ugh.
Trevor's just a badass. And I realized, I was talking to Osamu a few months back, that I realized I accidentally pulled off a lot of Trevorisms when I was playing through Dragon's Dogma 2. Such as, at one point, I'm kicking this thing's ass, and then the Cyclops, it picks me up, and the first thing I say is, would it help if I said I'm sorry?
That is hilarious though. I played some of the Bloodstained games before. Oof, cringe, grandstanding noob enjoyer. I have yet to play the two Castlevania games that were on the DS.
Oh. There's 3 Castlevania games on the DS, but I get what you mean.
Actually.
Now, unless they mean there's 2 left that they haven't played on the DS. Also, you may notice that I left this cracked wall over here unbashed earlier, because I want the HP now. You played Dawn of Sorrow? Okay, so yeah, you just have 2 more. Order of Ecclesia and Portrait of Ruin. Order of Ecclesia is the hardest of the DS games, by the way. Bar none.
I wish to eat chip.
Then eat chip. Just make sure you get permission first. After all, you don't know if Chip's into you like that.
Open the bag. What's your favorite kind of chip?
That's difficult to answer because it constantly changes. Constantly changes. Money.
N64 Castlevania game?
I have played that. That is it. It's different. It's different. Because it's not a bad game. A lot of people think it is, but it isn't. It's just a different play style. Because whereas most Castlevania games, you're a badass going to kick Dracula's ass, you know? In Castlevania 64, you're just a normal dude. Or dudette, if you're playing as Claire. And you're going into dangerous territory. It's more like an actual action survival horror.
Oh.
So it has controls very similar to how Tomb Raider works. It's not bad, it's just different.
Have you played Lord of Shadows on stream yet?
Not on stream yet. I played Lord of Shadow Mirror of Fate on stream, but not Lord of Shadow 1 on stream yet. I want to, though. That is one of my all-time favorite entries. I know it's a reboot, but it is one of my all-time favorite entries because it's just so well written. Also, we're going to quick save right here real quick. And we're also
mummies, right?
Yeah, but we're also going to bring up the menu because ads are about to happen whether I want them to or not. So, folks, during the small ad break, do be sure to stand up, stretch, hydrate, dehydrate if you need to, grab a snack if you haven't already. And we will catch you after these messages. Welcome back, everybody. Yeah, he's out of chips. He's out of chips. But he's not out of dip. Can't be done with what you are. Oh no, the mummies are such a challenge. Whatever will I do? Oh no.
This is just bullying.
Oh. The mummies are so dangerous. Whatever will I do here?
Oh no.
I mean, clearly they're the most dangerous of foes. Ah, I got greedy and took one hit. Oh no.
Oh no.
I love the stopwatch.
I did switch my snack.
Oh, what'd you get now? Also, welcome back, everybody.
Oreo.
Nice. But yeah, welcome back, everybody. Hope you all are doing well after that break. Well, Shadow was the first Castlevania game you finished outside the DLC, of course. The DLC is actually pretty good.
Extra is so real for that. Yeah. Damn, look at those hammies and glutes.
I mean, I'm not even I won't lie. Yeah, they had those. Jesus Christ.
They were built.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're at the start of the next stage, so we're just gonna save, you know, checkpoint at the start of every stage. Makes sense, right?
I've made a mistake.
Yeah? You don't mean being here. Okay, what was your mistake?
I dropped my Oreo into the milk.
Alright, well, fish it out.
I already did. I just had to... Nope, not gonna finish that sentence.
No. Finish what you start. Yep, finish what you start or no balls.
I had to finger the milk to get it back.
There we go. See, Lucy knows that when I say or no balls, that doesn't mean, oh, or you have no balls. That means, or I will cut them off. What is hitting me?
I hope it continues. It's probably that bat over there.
Oh, bonehead. There we go.
Also, Cherry, don't threaten me. I know where you live.
Lucy,
I will go there and throw a ring on you so fast.
What?
What?
What was that? That went a completely different direction than what I was expecting.
Me and Cherry have this thing. It's a funny thing, and it's just a...
Hold on, let me finish the tutorial.
There we go. Got it. Scale Bob down.
No, okay, so I am Cherry's gay husband, which means I am a husband. Cherry is my lesbian wife, which means she is my lesbian.
All right.
Don't think too hard about that.
I'm gonna be honest. That sounds like you're calling each other slurs, but
Hey, it's fine. The titles we chose for each other.
all right. Let's go in here, and we're going to hopefully find some HP along the way because we are hurting for some wall chicken.
So Lucy in a polygamy embracing his bi-side. Bi-side? There's only one wall here.
Who said you were bi?
Kingdom.
No. No, Lucy is absolutely a flaming gay.
What? I mean, you're right, but
Listen, I know my buddy well enough to know that he only ever plows his seed in the other melon patch, okay?
why do you say it with such vitriol too? Like, you said that like I just got my family dishonored. You were like, how dare you disrespect their family?
Oh, I mean,
What the fuck are you talking about? Welcome in, Bard.
hi Bart, welcome in. We were talking about my buddy Lucy here being a flaming gay and someone calling him bi. And that how he only likes to plow his seed in the other melon patch, you know? There's no in between.
I heard that Lucy was a bottom. Damn.
I mean, we all knew that already.
He said something about having a gay husband and a lesbian wife. I thought he was bi. No, I am the gay husband. I'm going back to lurking. Bye, Bard.
I'll catch you
Enjoy
later,
your flaming
Bart.
days. Yeah, I'm on fire. That's kind of savage. You need to admit that for. You need to admit for that burn. Apparently. Fucking apparently.
It's okay, it's okay. Lucy is our local, you know, I almost said family-friendly cat boy, but no, there's no family-friendly about you.
I'll tell you right now, I do not want to be family friendly. Reason being is because if you are someone who is a child, get out of my stream. I will absolutely and utterly ban your ass.
I mean, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I know, but there's some people that are family friendly, so they're also PG-13. But
The only
No,
thing I allow is pretty much my Discord server is open for everyone as long as they're respectful of each other. My content, however, it's 18 plus. Let's be real here. I curse way too fucking much.
you also have people like me on,
Yeah.
and things I say cannot be are not. Things I say are not appropriate.
Okay. Thank God we started back here. I did not want to start where we were. I actually
No,
want to start
you're
from the
good,
beginning of the
Kingdom. Don't worry
stage. Yeah, no worries, no worries.
Kinda funny.
Yeah, I'm just busting chops. I'm just busting chops. As Lucy will tell you, I like to do.
Case in point. Womp womp.
Release ranged enemies
The fact
first.
that you just hit that skeleton in the back, and he had a full-on arc. He was like, ah.
Just Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, that bat was point blank on the whip. Why was it not registering? That's why I say this band game needs a bit of a cursor. Cuz some things they register but other times they don't. And it's very hard to tell when. That'll never happen because it's a fan game, it's done, they're not putting any more work into it. But it would be nice. You know?
Just mod it.
Bitch. Okay, we have an axe to grind now, so I'm just gonna do that. Oh, there they are. That went right over its head. Wait. I was hitting an invisible bump here that was sending me up for a moment. Hold up. Oh, it fixed itself. That was weird.
It could have just been that the water wasn't able to register.
Maybe.
Bye, Jade.
Cage, catch you later, Jade. Thanks for stopping in. Need the blue key, right. But yeah, Lucy, you know what, you're right. I need to come up with another way to remind folks that, you know, you're not into ladies when they think you are. Because I've said the same thing over too many times now. I should probably say that, you know, you're not straight. You're a symphony of gay. Mm-hmm.
Castlevania Symphony of Gay. That's the game I play.
I mean, you do like musicals.
Oh my god, I love musicals.
Musicals are actually honestly really cool. I still remember I shocked you when I told you that there was a thing as Evil Dead the musical.
I didn't. I completely forgot about it existing.
Mm-hmm.
I actually recently rewatched Repo: The Genetic Horror, or
Yeah?
The Genetic Opera.
I'd never seen that. I've heard good things about it though.
It's very early 2000s coded.
Ah. So it may be dated by my standards then?
Yes, but it's still really good. It still holds.
Ow, shit. Damn skeleton.
And as all operas usually do, it ends in tragedy.
As is expected.
Wait, what?
Hmm?
Repo: The Genetic Opera. Basically, it's like the world starts having like mass major organ failure, and like, this one guy starts like he's able to pay for surgeries for people to get replacement organs, all these things, and so. Oh, welcome in, Zeppeli.
Hey, Zeppeli, good to have you, good to have you. You know, this entire area, I think the crypts here need a good cleaning out. It's just overrunning with the undead.
There's bones scattered everywhere.
Yeah, this is the proverbial bone zone. All right, I am going to quick save. We're at low HP, but it's a thing of that's enough for a checkpoint right there. What we went through, you know.
Yeah.
Bitch. Asshole. Bats. I know there's... Bitch. This is why we need the cursor, so I can actually see where I'm going to hit.
Lol.
Oh. As much as I love this fan game, there are some issues with it. I'm not going to deny that.
You're fired.
Lucy, unless you want me to start calling you Donald, you don't ever do that again.
It was funny.
Maybe, but that just invites people to start talking about certain topics here, so let's avoid that. Because you make one joke and it just spirals. It spirals.
What's true? Repo changed by 20s. You were 20 when that came out?
Ah, them. I see.
Gary.
Noted. Where the fuck is the HP? I haven't seen hardly any breakable walls. Oh, we got the cross. Hell fucking yes.
Welcome in, Fangina.
Hey, Fang, welcome in. Good to have you here. Alright, right now we're just gonna... We're definitely gonna have to be a little careful because I am at probably one hit to death. Unless I'm hit by a ghost. Then I got a couple of hits in me.
Wait, hold on. There are only a couple of musicals like Repo and Johnny Depp, Sweeney Todd. Oh, Sweeney Todd is so good.
I've never seen
also,
that.
met the grave robber from the movie. He's a very amazing individual. Oh my god, I'm so jealous. Like, actually jealous.
Speaking of people from movies that we've met, I've actually got to meet Robert Englund.
You also met Robert Downey, or not Robert Downey Jr. In fact, Robin Williams.
Mm-hmm. Do you know who Robert Englund is, though?
No.
Freddy Krueger, the original.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Really cool guy. Really chill.
Nice.
All right, I need to find the blue key
Charles,
door, which was back somewhere.
Martinet in the
Fuck.
flesh. Ooh.
Yeah, Amalia
No.
actually got to meet Charles Martinet as well, which I am very jealous of. I'm not gonna lie.
So nice.
Health.
Hey.
Okay.
There's what was it called? Oh, so it was a big thing that went around of like the soundbite from Sweeney Todd the musical. Of
Yeah?
this, it seems a downright shame, an awful waste. Because it's one of the things in the context of that story. They're talking about turning a human body into meat pies.
No, I know about that,
But the context it was used for by other people was just... It was a person looking at a phallic or certain lewd-shaped item, and then they would be like, seems a downright waste, seems an awful shame.
I'm not going to
I didn't
comment
make a friend.
because the only thing I could comment is a bad joke.
Damn. I've met Tony Moran, the original actor for Michael Myers. Ooh.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Met Optimus Prime, no joke. Oh.
Ooh, nice, nice. Where is that red key? There it is. Oh, also, unlike normal Castlevania, there is fall damage in this one. So we have to be careful. Ish.
I met the she was the granddaughter, and then her grandmother came to watch like a show with her. So I met the original actress of the OG Catwoman.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Go figure. The only celebrity I can really remember meeting and talk about is a freaking cat.
Yeah, another
This is very
person.
bad.
Another one I got to meet was Bruce Campbell. Really cool dude.
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Just met a guy who played Dante Hicks from... I've learned many years ago that my friend lives next to a famous Polish actor. I'm sure everybody knows Polish actors. Julie Newmar. Yeah!
I'm so focused on the conversation, I'm not paying attention to my platforming. I need to fix that.
Johnny Depp is pretty cool. There's a lot of movies shot around here. Oh, nice! Wait, which Catwoman? Like the OG.
Mm-hmm.
Like I believe. Because this was a couple years back.
Howdy. Okay, there we go.
No, one thing I feel so bad for Johnny.
You feel what?
I feel bad for him.
Could you...
Still.
I can't hear you.
Oh, I said I feel bad for him still.
Oh, Johnny?
What he had to deal with.
Yeah. Yeah. He got royally hosed.
I'll say this right now. I do not care who. I do not care what. If you were someone that had that after everything that was said, everything that happened, you were still someone that's, and I'm saying this is my own personal opinion. This has nothing to do with Alm's opinions or anything like that. If you support Amber Heard, I do not give a shit who you are. Never talk to me.
Fair.
She not only made it incredibly dangerous and she completely lied. She made a mockery of literal actual victims of like abuse and toxic and harmful relationships. She completely made it to where it puts a huge like red mark on people actually reporting these things and getting justice sought for themselves. She's an awful human being, and she does not deserve any happiness. I'm sorry. I don't like her.
You know, you could have summarized that down with she a bitch.
Yeah, she is. You have done every gay and drag queen's dream. I know.
What, being around somebody who's
no.
using a whip?
No. Meaning the original Catwoman.
Oh.
Now I know there were 3 actresses for the role, so I wanted to know which one. All of them were great. I don't remember who, but I just know it was like she had mentioned that she was in the very first one. Very old lady, very sweet.
Oh, so she was an old granny at this point. Gotcha.
Yeah, no, she's like old. Yeah, she really should. I see what you did there, Zeppeli. I see what you did there. Clever. I'll give you that. Very clever.
Okay, barely made it through that.
Great was awesome. Some feline VTuber. Thank you. But no, I love his response to Disney being like, "Please come back to us. We're sorry. We want to make another Pirates of the Caribbean." And he was just like, "Give me 1 million llamas, and I'll come back and do another movie."
Llamas?
Yeah, he asked for 1 million llamas.
You know what? Respect.
If Disney wants to make it up to me that bad, they need to make something that is as detrimental as trying to ruin his career. So they get just as detrimental of a task. Bring him 1 million llamas.
Are there even 1 million llamas within his country?
No, he was in the U.S.
Okay. But are there even 1 million llamas here?
I don't know.
Fuck.
But I do love the fact. I don't know who gave it to him, but someone gave him a plushie of a llama for the last few days of the court trial.
Oh, this room fucking sucks.
Julie Newman was the original Catwoman in the Adam West. Yeah, Julie Newman. It was the Adam West Batman Catwoman. I also met convention here. Robert Picardo. Who's incredibly happy to hear his performance in Stargate. I still haven't watched Stargate.
I've only seen the Stargate movie a long time ago, and it was fun, but I never really watched the show because I just couldn't get into it.
That's fair. I don't like sci-fi.
Like
sci-fi.
I picked up the Kadiffi.
Shows.
Well, actually, maybe that'll help for here. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah, possibly. If you could aim.
Aiming with this bullshit is difficult, okay?
Wait, llamas? Yes, llamas. I'd ask for more llamas. The idiots who made say that there are not many women villains in Batman, despite Adam West one had a. That's what? There's no like female villains.
Whoops the fuck said that? Catwoman is right there. Same with Harley Quinn.
Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn.
Yeah. Though, to be fair, I'm sick and tired of seeing Harley Quinn everywhere.
She's a popular one. Then what's also what was her name? She's part of like she's the one that gave birth to Damian. That Robin.
I do not remember.
She was part of like the Assassin Clan.
You know,
Talia.
This is working pretty good here.
I don't think he can't see you.
Good.
The show is good. I love Atlantis too. Ethereal. It was Bruce Tim. The main writer Tim was responsible for the iconic art style. Talia, she's overused. To be fair, Harley did not even appear until the 90s for Batman stuff. Yeah, in the United States there are about 165,190 llamas.
Okay.
They would need to imported a bit under 900,000 more llamas.
Okay, though I will say we've drastically shifted the topic from Castlevania and horror.
Oh yeah, let's get back to that.
Yeah, because it's the thing of I can't really talk much more on these, especially because we're going to things where I'm going to be frank, it's getting on topics I don't give a fuck about, such as I don't give a fuck about Batman anymore. I'm sick and I'm burnt out on superheroes. Don't get me wrong, I understand that's good, but I am burnt out. I am burnt out.
They haven't remade Batman like 6 different times in like the last 3 years.
No, any superhero thing I am burnt out on immediately anymore because of Marvel and DC.
That's fair. I will, let's see. I'm trying to think.
I'm just doing this the safe way here. Seems like a smart idea.
If it works, it works.
Mm-hmm. I could bum rush in there, but why?
Oh,
Yeah?
have you mentioned? Did anyone else see the Digimon Con? Digicon?
Digicon was good. Digicon was good this year.
Oh, the announcements! The announcements!
Yeah, Digimon Story, Time, was it Time Eater or something like that?
I think, yeah.
Time Eater, and then there's also, I don't remember the name, but the TCG game that's gonna be put on PC.
Then there is, Time Stranger. That was it, Time Stranger.
And if they're, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even give a damn about Common America, because I'm sick and tired of superhero shit.
That's fair.
In general, there's been too much of it over the past many years.
Then there's also, we got the announcement of a brand new series.
And we
It
got
was like Vapor.
and we got the
Shop
special
or something?
promotional video with Digimon Adventure Beyond.
Yeah, and in that one there was it was a new Digidestined, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, sort of. It was technically still one that appeared in season 2.
I haven't seen Digicon. I should do that soon. It's so good. They announced so many things.
You know, I should probably rephrase that because it's technically not season 2, it's Adventure 2, which is a completely different saga. I mean, still part of the it's still part of the same saga, but it's a different saga at the same time, if that makes sense for folks who might not know Digimon. Ooh, wall chicken. I need to refill my hearts.
Symphony of the Night.
Symphony of the Night's pretty fun. I do think that the best Metroidvania, though, is probably still Aria of Sorrow, followed shortly by Portrait of Ruin. I do like Order of Ecclesia, but there's something about it that holds it back, in my opinion, which is every attack uses MP.
Could our hosts tell chat how they got familiar with Castlevania?
Yes.
No, that's my answer.
I am the host. Hold up. Well, the way I first got familiar with Castlevania was back when I was a little kid, around 2 years old. Either it or Mega Man was my first ever game. I can't remember exactly which one it was, but was one of them.
Mine is literally, like I said, I did not really pay attention to this game. I did not know a lot about this game until Alm was like, "Hey, I am." Well, he was streaming Castlevania, and so I sat down and watched a bunch of Castlevania streams, and then he did Castlevania Mas, in which case I was there, and then I started learning more about Castlevania.
And now you know that the story to it is really damn good.
I like the story a lot.
Fucking flea man. Get your hoppy ass back here. Okay, he's dead.
Try was with potential and answer questions. What happened to the 2 Digidestined? Played OG NES Castlevania when I could play it on the Wii. Ooh.
That's a good one. I love the OG Castlevania. Okay, I just love any Castlevania, but Lucy will tell you I love the first one to the point that I'm able to beat it in less than 30 minutes.
You even broke the game within like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I did. Listen, he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I think you actually broke the game by doing what you just did to that poor
Yeah.
bone dragon.
Fun fact, it would be at the exact same spot too when you think about it.
Oh my god, it is!
All right, we're checkpointing. Here we go. Yes.
Who is your favorite? Oh, there's Frankenstein.
Ow! Right, I forgot. He throws many a kniffy.
Oh.
Yeah, they made these guys rough.
Oh, this is not good.
Always turn. Yeah, this fight's rough. Really rough. As you could probably tell.
He also got pelted.
Yeah, because this is probably the hardest fight in this fan game. Hey, Nibdob, good to see you, good to see you. Welcome in.
That little guy is annoying.
Yeah, Igor.
Are you really gonna strip?
Oh, hey, Nidbot, thanks so much for the sub at tier 1. Enjoy your ad-free viewing and your emotes, my dude. I hope you have yourself a good time here.
This may be a risky question, but how did you two discover VTubing, and who was your first VTuber?
Kizuna
No,
Eye.
that's a plenty good question.
I'm one of the OGs. I was there for Kizuna Eye.
Yeah, you've been around for a while.
Mm-hmm. 2019.
Try start. Oh, gotcha. For me, my first VTuber that I had watched, like sat down and watched.
Was it me?
No. Because remember, I met you through Gwen.
Yeah, I know. I'm fucking with you.
Yeah.
Fucking little jumpy bastard. Yes, sir. Oh,
I can't remember my first two. but
Kizuna
then
Eye's
the-
old VA is back.
I think my first
Igor, you little
Actually-
fuck nugget.
like VTuber and VTuber community I was associated or like knew and was a part of would be Gwen's and then you.
Mm-hmm.
So realistically, you could call you like you're the second VTuber I kind of actually watched, which is weird. Then now I'm friends with you.
So what you're saying is you're living your dream.
Shut up. Ugh. Ugh.
He only does that when I'm right, folks.
Ugh.
God, I need a better weapon than this. Did I leave any candles unwhipped? Because this holy water isn't cutting it right now.
If his dream is a nightmare, then yes, exactly.
All right, I'm gonna try the axe. I don't think it's gonna work, but the axe may work.
Well.
God, I'm gonna be honest. This fight right here is probably one of the few fights in this fan game I absolutely hate, just because you've seen the bullshit that goes on here.
I started watching VTubers after I became one. Oh. My journey into VTubing is weird. Yeah, of course.
You know, the axe actually did pretty good. Look at that.
Wow, you did a lot of damage.
All right, we're gonna go get the axe, and then we're gonna save once we're at there. Because I don't want to deal with this bullshit anymore.
Yeah, you are running around a lot.
Yeah, and it's just that the Igor in that is just, that's the problem. Because he shoots so many projectiles at once that you can't really avoid it. You're going to get hit.
Also, I keep forgetting that I'm on a live 2D VTuber now, so I have to like not relax my face as much because then I just go to resting bitch face.
Oh,
And
that's just normal for you though.
I know, but then I look at my model and I'm just mean mugging chat, and I'm like, oh no. Aside from Kizuna, in a sense, Alm was the first one, but I knew him before he became a VTuber. Oh. Back when you were still a fleshy boy.
Okay, so that just went straight through him twice without doing any damage. Not sure how I feel about that. There we go.
Is Igor supposed to be doing this much damage?
Huh?
Can you kill Igor?
I tried, but it was not happening. So it's a thing of, I just gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep doing what I can.
The resting face is looking entertaining though. Oh. Fair enough.
Because you see, I hit Igor, but it doesn't register as him taking damage. Oh my god, can I fucking move? You piece of shit.
Go.
I'm sorry, but this fight is bad. Because in Castlevania 1, yes, Igor was jumping around firing at you as well, but he didn't fire an endless supply of knives at you non-stop.
Yeah.
He attacked you, but he was not this bad. This is the you better be smoking meth if you want to beat this boss type nonsense.
Math. Yeah.
No,
You gotta be doing math homework. No math. Math.
Because the only way you're able to see time fast enough to beat these guys on your first try is if you're on meth.
Math.
If you're destroying your body.
With math.
Lucy, it's my fucking channel. I'll say what the fuck I want.
I know, but I'm still trying to cover bases.
I don't care.
Hi, Sasuke. Welcome in.
Hey, Sasuke, welcome in. How you doing, buddy? Fucking Igor and his goddamn infinite knife bullshit. Go fuck yourself up the ass with a corkscrew gracer-coated cock sheath. Anyhow.
Whoa.
Listen, this is getting to the point where I'm actually frustrated because it's not fair. It's not a fair fight.
I'm sending the Ninja Gaiden Hawk. Oh no.
Ninja Gaiden is easier than this fight. I've beaten all the Ninja Gaidens.
Technically, you could do the math fast enough. It could help you beat him. That is true. It is a game about math. I mean, these all are ones and zeros on our screen.
Yeah, and I'm a 1, you're a 0, I understand.
Bitch.
Oh my god, this axe sometimes just goes through and doesn't register a hit that I'm noticing. That's very shit. When it does register a hit, it hits multiple times, which is nice. But, oh, there we go, finally.
Yay.
Oy. Finally, it's over.
Hey.
That's just the worst. That's the worst coded fight in this game. I actually was actually not looking forward to this part because I didn't want to do it. But now it's done, and I can have fun again.
Ninja Gaiden is easier, however, fuck the NES Hawk.
Yeah, I can agree with that. All right, we're in the dungeon.
Don't have the binary and can exploit from incomplete sets of data. Ah. Home. You guys need your hair.
Oh, are my ears hitting you? Here, let me fix that.
No, my hair was
All right.
your hair.
Listen,
Years.
sometimes.
Years.
Listen, took them. I just tucked mine behind my head.
Oh, you do that too?
Yeah. Oh god. I opened the door and this little bitch. Oh, I didn't save. Hold up.
He really did just say get boned.
I'm going to make sure that I saved right here because I don't want to do that again. Okay.
It's ancient alm for more than a second. Oh my god, they're right. Sasuke's right. You just revert back to ancient alm.
Yeah.
That's back. You revert back to being Rabbit Sensei.
Yeah? Do you know why I ended up getting ears for my model? Because originally I wasn't going to have rabbit ears. What was that?
Animal people sell well.
No, it's because people kept on accusing me of false advertising and I got tired of the joke.
Oh. Huh. They're normal human layers. We haven't seen the ancient alm since the Build Fighter binge. Alm before Bunny Man. Necromini hype.
Alright, so this stage right here is probably one of the harder ones, as it should be. You know, it's the stage that leads up to death. So, there's a lot of stuff to be very, very careful about, like getting caught on bullshit.
You just don't get hit, forehead.
Oh, getting hit's a guaranteed. It's getting caught on things that you gotta avoid.
You learned something new tonight? What'd you learn? About how Alm got his ears? You also have a tail.
I know, I have a mighty fine ass. Trust me, I know. What? What?
I like the music for this area.
No. What was it?
I didn't say anything.
No, you didn't have to say anything. Your silence was pretty loud enough. Are you doubting that I have a fine ass?
I'm sure it's fine to some people.
I mean, I can guarantee it. Me and Leah, whenever we were playing Resident Evil 5, she said it herself. It was very nice, and she's a connoisseur.
Anyone when they're playing Resident Evil 5 has a fine ass. Let's be honest.
Yeah, remember Leah? We were playing Resident Evil 5, and you said, yeah, he's going for the ass, and then you went, oh yeah, it's a really good nice ass. And I said, oh, thanks. You too. Just remember Leah?
I mean, it's fine for a fox to like a rabbit's ass.
Don't bring you into this. Too bad. You're already in it.
Womp womp. Yeah, the ears. He never told me the story.
Hey, Lux.
It's either that, or I don't recall. I'm old after all.
Ah, fair.
Lux, hello.
How you doing, Lux?
This
You joined.
man really likes throwing Leah under the bus with his wording.
Listen, it's not throwing her under the bus. There is a literal clip of it out there.
Don't foxes eat rabbits?
They try.
I'm not gonna comment, because if I do, I don't want to get in trouble.
You're doing good. You love to hear it. Love to hear it. Bat. Sometimes you just gotta kill the bat, man.
There's also a clip out. I am the Lucy that laughs. There's a clip out there of you saying she was throwing herself at you.
Well, she did.
Like
She yeeted.
Yeah.
She used the yeet. She yeeted herself at me.
Some say foxes chase rabbits for game. I chased Alms for that Wrath Ruby. Liara chases Alms to silence him. I remember when I was watching Leah was doing like a hand cam thing. I think they were opening card packs.
Yeah.
But they had that like little rabbit thing on their desk, and they were just like me went, "This is what I'm doing to you," and there's like the stress boy.
Yeah, it was great.
Reminder, folks, because this is Castlevania, I'm not actually a real person or a VTuber. I'm just an advanced AI coming to take your job.
Oh, wait, I have a job? Sweet.
I returned home into my goblin form.
Okay, are those standard skeletons or blood skeletons?
What
Standard,
breed
okay.
of rabbit does Alm see himself as while streaming? What breed of rabbit are you?
A notorious one.
Let's check. I'm gonna Google it. I'm Googling.
Oh, thank God, the cross. Okay. Eat my cross, you bastard! There we go.
He's not a lop rabbit.
No, absolutely not a lop. Probably a jack. Let's be real.
Yes.
Exactly.
Well, you have brown hair. So that'd be one that kind of really
Lucy, you gotta remember that we can't hear you when you start mumbling or turn away from your mic. Where is
Chat, will you say that I'm no longer am a goth girlfriend, I am creature? Would we say that hair is akin to like a cinnamon color?
I've been told more mint chocolate, but
Well, I'm not counting the green. I'm counting the brown, brownish red. If it's closer to, if you can count it towards cinnamon, would it count as cinnamon?
I don't know.
Jackrabbit would fit because he's an ass. Yeah.
But I'm the ass that people choose to keep around anyway.
He's a Cadbury rabbit. Alright. Didn't the Cadbury rabbit? I need to look at the Cadbury rabbit and what it looked like.
Wall chicken. Okay, thank gods. And a key. Perfect.
Why is this rabbit exist? What the hell's up with the caramel one?
Well, you see, it's made of caramel because people like Easter candy that is caramel.
No. This is who at Cadbury Co. said we are going to make a very sexualized rabbit.
Huh? What?
There's apparently in one country where they were selling it. I don't know if it was America, but there is a Cadbury rabbit that is a brown rabbit, but it is wearing a pink ascot, and they gave it thick thighs and had it seductively holding and stroking chocolate.
What?
I'm not kidding. It is the Cadbury bunny.
I'm drinking my tea.
It sounds disturbing. Can I unhear that? That one is off. No. Hi, Kane.
Oh, blood skeletons. Shit, these ones don't die. Okay.
You heard me. Did I stutter?
Alright, let's save now that we're here, and off we
Just
go.
run.
You see, that's easier said than done, because the fleamen, the bats, all the bullshit coming up. There we go. And you can see, they sneak up on you still.
Interesting. I'm forgetting all that. It's true. It's called European advertising. Oh yeah, in Europe, for European advertising, they just basically made like everything over there just like very sexualized.
I mean, if it works, I can't blame them.
I think I need to play more Repo because the enemies there are less disturbing than I thought. You never you never told us he modeled. Gross.
I have. I've modeled business suits before. I've said this on stream many a times.
European here and confirm. Okay, well at least we
I
have
see.
confirmation. No, I mean like mod. You're not a model. You're an exotic model.
That's something drastically different.
Exactly. But that's what Sherry's talking about.
Ah.
He makes it work. Ew. So long as it isn't a birthday suit.
Hey, I swear to God, it's all ya.
What?
There it is.
What's your favorite mythical creature?
Dragon.
What kind?
I don't have a specific one. I just like dragons in general.
Oh, that's fair. I know one thing about Mickey Man.
Well, yeah, everyone knows one thing
like-
about what me is, but that's beside the point.
It's whenever games call a dragon a wyvern or a wyvern a dragon.
Yeah. I blame Skyrim for that. I love Skyrim, but I'm blaming Bethesda for that. It's their fault.
This is the life you chose. The music is so intense.
Mm-hmm. Castlevania musical always has been. Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you like European dragons or Asian dragons?
I'm more a fan of the European style dragon.
That's fair. You don't like it. You prefer normal Drake styles rather than long.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm just focusing a little bit because we are near death, so I'm making sure that.
In all matters of the word.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. So I'm looking for healing while I'm doing this, which is not easy to come across on this stage.
In Europe, dragons are evil. In Asia, dragons are good. Yeah.
Well, technically
This
in
feels
Europe,
like-
not all dragons are evil, but they're definitely associated with it a lot.
Yeah. Give us wall chicken. Where's the wall chicken? Did you ever do that redeem? Or that, I'm sorry, redeem that,
I've been trying to save up the money, remember? And it's just eventually it got to where I don't know if I'm going to be able to because the prices on things keep going up.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
No joke, to be able to do it, it would cost me about as much as it would to buy a new PC at this point.
Oh.
Because price on food has gone up and up and up, as well as the materials I would need to do that.
Yeah. Where in Europe are dragons good?
No, I didn't see that little bitch. He blended into the wall. Well,
Did you see it when you got the blue key?
yeah, I saw. I know I got the blue key. So now I gotta
You
do this.
saved at the beginning of the level.
No, this is not the beginning of the level. This is later in, and we're just going through. There we go. Where's that little bastard? There he is. Okay. Now we're somewhat safe-ish.
Welsh dragons.
Alright, we have an axe. Not necessarily what I
Right.
wanted, but it hits twice, so I'll take it. It does good damage.
Can I say something?
You just did.
I don't like Klondike bars.
The fuck is wrong with you?
I just don't like them.
So, folks, this has been Lucy. He's getting canceled off on Twitter.com as of tomorrow, so...
My twit longer. My experience with Lucy Cat VT.
Mm-hmm.
They're not my fave either. See? Native British dragons.
Fuck. Alright, we got this, though.
I just
Just-
don't like. I just
Sometimes you
don't
just
like
gotta... Listen, sometimes whenever you deal with something that kills you, you just gotta let out a good fuck.
them. Uh-huh.
It's true. If you learn to swear, you feel better.
I do find it very funny of this one meme of just me as a child learning a new swear word. A new magic has been learned. Words of power.
I still remember the one time I was going to, pretty much a few days before I was going to a restaurant, little bitch. I got caught saying fuck you to someone online by one of my younger brothers. He didn't know what that meant, and I said, "Oh, it's like saying thank you to somebody, but in a nicer, but in a more honoring way." Well, we went to a restaurant a day or so after, and as soon, I repeat, as soon as the waiter gave us our food, he looks up and goes, "Fuck you." I'm just there laughing, while my mom is not so happy.
Oof.
There we go, got it. All right, I want to keep the cross. Cross was better for this place, because it has a longer range. Doesn't do as much damage, but the long range helps out a lot.
You know what they say about extra range?
Can hit further away. Exactly.
Yeah.
Fuck. Fucking skelebobs. Oh, skelebastard. Yeah, this is definitely the... I can't remember if the next stage actually has a full stage to it or not, but I do remember this stage being the hardest level in the game. I think there is actual stage to the next area as well, but I don't remember it as much because this one I just have vivid memories of. Because as you could probably guess...
Vivid memories or vivid trauma?
Memories. Trauma was from the last boss fight. This is memories. Because you know me, I enjoy a good challenge. There we go, got him. Oh, gods. I need healing. I need some good healing right now. There we go. Got him. Took a couple throws.
Special.
Yep. Took a couple throws, but we got him. And that's what matters. You. There we go.
Remember to save.
Yeah, I will. Before we go through this door. Just whipping everything here first. Alright. Blue key. And now we go back down and around. And
Going around town.
And hopefully we manage to succeed in our goal. Nope, can't break that open. Alright. Got that one. Alright, careful. Okay, none around the corner. There it is. It blends in so well there because of the fog.
Oh, it really does.
Which is clever design, but at the same time, assholes.
Get got.
Wall chicken. Oh, hell.
Ooh.
It's this
reduce the
hallway.
hall. You want to save?
Yeah, I'm waiting for that door to close. All right. So yeah, we're gonna save. And also, it is that time again. Ads are about to run whether we want them to or not. So, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go ahead and let those ads run. During the ad break, do be sure to stand up, stretch, hydrate, dehydrate if you need to. Grab a snack if you haven't already. And I will catch you
Go.
after these messages.
Messages?
Messages, yep, messages.
Messages.
All right, there we go. Yes.
What if I took your eye?
No.
Why? One of them doesn't work anyway.
Yeah, but I still like to look normal.
You could have an eye patch.
I can have one anyway without you taking the eyes.
But then it's not as fun.
Too bad. Oh god, right, this corridor.
Yeah, I think it's better just to run.
Yep. Better just to run, grab the meat. And oh look! We're at the boss.
Hey. Your real eye.
Oh my god. I hit E to actually enter the door and it didn't work. Let's try that again. There we go.
There we go.
Here we go. This fight's actually pretty tough, so wish me luck. Because as you can see, he summons in so many scythes.
Bullshit.
It's not as bad as the last fight, though. It's tough, but it's not as bad as the last fight, as you could probably tell. Unless that hits you, then it sucks.
Hi, Liz.
Hey, Liz, welcome in, welcome in. I'm trying not to die.
Nib.
Right, I think yes.
Congrats.
Yeah, and we got it. First try.
Says, what in the fresh hell is this?
It was Toho, Castlevania style. That's what it was.
Hey, folks, just a quick thing. This is Lucy coming at you right here. Let's move away from the topic of dragons, please.
Yeah, we've been going for a while, folks. Let's move forward on topics. After all, we're supposed to be talking about Castlevania here today.
By the way, which Castlevania games are you going to play, or which games am I getting dragged into next?
Well, I still need to play Ecclesia. That's the next one on the docket, and then Lament of Innocence. I will, unless I find Curse of Darkness first, then we'll go Curse of Darkness.
Talk about Liz's arrival. Liz, the savior, Liz.
I see.
Wait, Liz showed up when Death died. Liz's death had hidden.
Oh, I didn't want to pick that up, but I didn't save after we got here. Hold up. I should do that.
No, you did not. That's why I'm kind of curious as to what you're doing.
There we go. It's instinct. I just keep moving. I'm not used to have to manually save a Castlevania game. You know, at least one that's based on Castlevania 1. I'm not used to having to do that. Metroidvanias, absolutely. But this is not Metroidvania. This is level by level. Oh, balls. We gotta get through this, and there's gonna be a lot of giant bats. Auto run on. Let's go.
Go, go, go.
Yep, I'm going. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da-dum, bum, bum. That's a lot of bullshit. You know what? Let's just get in the door.
What was it?
Did you not see all those fireballs they were blasting at me?
Oh no, I saw the fireballs. I just thought there was something else.
No. That's just the giant bats blasting their fireballs. And now the real stage can begin.
You know what you need to do, Nibnob? You need to play Repo.
He plays Repo.
No. I'm not. Let me finish. You need to set your audio up. Shut up. You need to set up your audio to where it's me and Alm's audio that is coming out of your mouth in Repo, and then when you're walking around, we'll just randomly just like say something, and then we'll sit there and we'll just, as we're talking, you gotta avoid the monsters.
And keep in mind, you could also play the Adventure Alm drinking game, where whenever I say something stupid, you have to take a drink. We take no responsibility if you play that game, by the way. You will die.
Yeah, true.
Oh, come on. I forgot. You touch the wall, you lose your momentum. No joke. If your pinky toe even stubs the wall, you lose your momentum. It's a little ridiculous, but it is what it is. Alright, so...
How many times has Alm beat this game?
This one,
beat this game?
I've only played through this once before on stream. So this is my second playthrough of it. Granted, that one time before was all the way back in 2019, 2020, so I am very, very rusty. This might as well be a first playthrough, because I don't remember shit. except for whenever things are rough. That's really all I remember.
Streamer says something dumb, take a drink. The game is banned in 15 states. Damn. I have a dog that barks at randomly gets me killed. Poor people who live. Any other games out there that have your current interest on?
Any games that have my current interest? Well, I'll tell you after I'm done with these boneheads. Just give me a moment. Because I gotta get these...
These boneheads over here seem to think they have a real good funny bone.
You saw that though, right? Whenever I was jumping, I barely tapped the side of the wall, and it just killed all my momentum. I almost died right there from that.
Yeah. Hold on, look up.
Yeah.
That's hell.
Yeah. But any games that...
Sorry.
any games that have my current interest, huh? I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really sure. I know Fantasy Life is one I'm looking forward to, but other than that, all there really is for me right now, Fantasy Life and the Rune Factory coming out.
Oh, I'm so excited for the Rune Factory one.
There we go, got that thing. Finally.
I can't remember what it is for me that I have, like, I'm excited for coming out.
I want the knife. I hit jump. Well, we're here again. Again, this is why I love this fan game, but in the end, it is not perfect. It's really well made, but it is not perfect, you know?
I have a couple that I'm excited for.
Yeah?
Grave Seasons, which is basically just horror version of Stardew Valley. The Long Dark, the brand new game. I'm so excited. Of course, Rune Factory, and then Subnautica 2.
I didn't really care for Subnautica. I'm gonna be real.
I'm playing through the first one right now, and it terrifies me. But I'm excited for Subnautica 2. Reason being is because I'm dragging a certain robot and dragging it underneath the ocean waters with me.
That's fair. That's fair.
You know this game could be modded into an Indiana Jones game?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's true.
To be fair, any Castlevania game can be.
I dipped out for a sec, and you're in hell again? Yeah.
Yeah, you get used to it around here.
We're getting pop shot by a knucklehead. By knucklebone.
Okay, I'm just gonna save right here because this jump likes to screw me. I do mean the jump itself because it's the actual mechanics of the game fighting me.
It doesn't even take you out to dinner first.
Like that. It didn't register my sprint.
I was upset when Fantasy Life got postponed. Here we are again on the ground, between the slats and the bridge.
That one was on me. That one was on me. I hit the wrong button.
The new Atelier.
Good luck, Nibnub. Good luck.
Bye, Nibnub.
There is a new Atelier game, which is true. That one looks really good. It's just I've never played them, so I'm not invested, you know?
That's fair. Oh, that's right. Cherry's super excited for Okami 2.
That's not even this year. That's just announced that it's going to be happening, though.
Yeah, but Cherry is I think it was Okami is like one of Cherry's first games, so it's got that special place in my heart.
Noted. And like that, I can guarantee you that Cherry and Liari just became pals.
That is true. They both really like Okami. No, not first, just my fave. Yeah. Okay, so it's just Cherry's fave. I have a tattooed up. Oh yeah, Cherry sent me a picture of what their tattoo looks like. They got an Okami tattoo.
Oh, nice. There we go. Now it's dusted. I'm just gonna make sure I don't have to sit through that again.
So, design-wise, who's your least favorite and most favorite monster in all of Castlevania?
Design-wise, that's tough.
And I don't mean just from this Castlevania game. I mean from
I know.
all
I'm thinking. Cause honestly, fucking asshole bats right there. Anyhow, but I think my least favorite enemy design in all Castlevania is probably the Fleaman. It's because it's just a guy that's hunched over.
That's
you know?
fair. What the hell is the Fleaman anyway?
Well, technically, they were originally called Hunchbacks in the first Castlevania game, and Fleamen were something completely different. But then they had to change it for reasons, and yeah.
That's fair.
Okay, so Wall Chicken's right there, noted.
There's officially merch too, so I'll put it in a shirt on Bangalore.
Okay, you're gonna have to speak.
Bangalore. Sorry. There's official merch too. I saw a cool hoodie and shirt on Bangalore. Fangamer. The fuck is Bangalore? Speech to text. You gotta love it.
No, here's my question. How do you, even with speech to text, how do you go from Fangamer to Bangalore? I think Cherry just said Bangalore and is covering her ass at this point.
Oh, that's Roger. Roger said
Roger.
it.
Oh, I think Roger said it. I can't tell. It's hard because you're reading these out and you're not saying who said them. So
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nibnob says, pretty sure it becomes title screen. Oh, yeah, because Fang said if you scream, solo turns into duos for repo. And then Nibnob said, pretty sure it just turns into the title screen.
Huh. I mean,
Cherry asks... Oh, sorry.
Well, I was going to say, I know for repo, there's also a thing you can do where if you... I told you about this, but I don't know how many people here know about it. But whenever you're playing the game, well, actually in-game, you bring up the text chat menu by hitting T, type /cinematic, and it'll take away your HUD. It enables and disables your HUD. And if you type in /green screen, it puts the green screen in front of you.
Cherry asks, would you ever get a Castlevania-inspired tattoo?
I don't do tattoos because I don't do needles. Unless it's for medical reasons, I don't do needles.
That's fair. Roger says, it hates me, I know it does, that sinister bastard that lives in my phone and computer.
Accurate.
Cherry says that's fair. Fang says, what is this secret knowledge Alm bestowed upon us?
Well...
Oh, for repo.
Yeah, for repo. There we go.
Were you just in a throwing match against a knight?
Yes, and apparently his bat friends came to say hello because they did all the damage to me. He didn't do a single lick of damage.
Damn. Save!
Don't worry, I know where I'm going to save.
Okay. Just making sure. Where's Rick? I don't care. Where's Rick? That's how I feel you are when you go through this game. It's just don't care. It's like, where's Dracula? Well, you see, he don't care. Where's Dracula?
Listen, I have a job to do and I gotta do it well. Aha! There we go. Little jump puzzle there.
Oh, secret.
Secrets, I got a secret. It's just for money, aka points, which literally means nothing, but I wanted it.
Style. Harry says, I'm not the biggest fan of needles either, but I enjoy looking cool. And even that needles are required.
That's fair. I, however, do not care about looking cool, even if needles are required.
That's fair. Roger says he's playing Uno on his Xbox. It apparently came free with it. You have Uno. I don't have Uno. It came free with your Xbox.
God.
Sasuke says, I'm thinking about a version of this where you can play as Alucard.
That would be pretty cool too. Honestly.
A 3D walkthrough of Alucard? That would be. Although I can just imagine the amount of people backdashing through this game.
The one thing I gotta say is, as much as I love Symphony of the Night, there have been people who have been saying, oh yeah, we should... What did that eagle do to that flea man there? Anyhow.
He dropped him and said, your ass is mine.
Clearly. But, yeah. People have been saying, oh yeah, we need to have a 3D remake of Symphony of the Night. No, we don't. A 2.5D remake would be nice. That I'll concede on. But Symphony of the Night would lose some of its charm in 3D. Make a new game, absolutely, but remaking an old one like Symphony of the Night, I think it'd lose its charm. Some things don't need to be remade, you know?
Nibnob, what a sadist you are.
That was on me. I felt
Yeah,
my.
but at that point, you...
I had butter shoes, and I just couldn't circle around fast enough.
Yeah, but at that point, it was just needed.
Yeah.
Nibnob says, I should do a no-strength run of Repo and see how far I can get, because a surprising number of large objects can still be obtained without it. And then Roger says, why? Sasuke says, that eagle wanted you and said, to hell with the Fleaman.
Yeah. Yeah, the eagle said, I likes you, and I want you. And we can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours.
Boondocks has such, like, a lot of great clips, but
yeah, but
so many of them are instant cancels.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to get down there, because I believe there's a key. Oh, actually, maybe not. I'm just going to ignore that for now.
You could just save.
I choose not to. What was that, Lucy? Use your words.
I said, why are you like this?
Ah, there we go.
Roger says, Pokemon could have stayed with the style of Black and White, and it would have still been peak.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a.
Okay, now I'm going to save.
That has really cool animations for certain Pokemon that are doing like really cool moves.
And it's a bootleg, yeah.
It's a bootleg, and yet we get a frozen version of the model for a Pokemon teetering back and forth as it does a move that gets generically copied over across 6 other Pokemon.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest.
Sasuke says,
oh, also, who threw something at me? It's not showing on my feed.
I don't see it either.
I know someone threw something at me, but it's not popping up. Huh.
3D Symphony of the Night isn't the best idea. 2.5 could work with a lot of dynamic lighting, a lot of areas. Just hoping they dig up some cool damage, but the lesson learned. Nibnob says. Nibnob says, I can't hear the game while listening to stream.
Ah. Well, here's this for the game.
What?
It's Repo.
What did you just say?
Well, they could hear it. It probably cut out on Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. All right,
I just
so.
went into a robe after losing a bunch of valued goblins.
Oh. You know what? Understandable. Understandable.
ASMR. I think I'd rather pluck my ears out.
You know, I've been told that people like my voice, but
You have a nice voice, but me personally, I'd rip my ears out.
Yeah.
Not that you have a bad voice, you do really well with ASMR.
But it would feel weird.
Feel weird. Cherry says, Pokemon has enough money to make God blush, yet Violet and Scarlet are not as fun, visually interesting, or less buggy than most fan games. Yeah.
I was just gonna say Scarlet and Violet are bad. In my opinion. In my opinion. I know some people love those games. But I'm sorry, if it broken, buggy, and also had a chance to brick my system, no. It's bad at that point. In my opinion.
Yeah. I'm excited for A and Z, though.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Legends Arceus, or Arceus, however you pronounce it, that one was genuinely good shit. Butterfeet. Why do I have Butterfeet in a Castlevania game?
Power World is great, says Nibnob. And then Power World, yeah, Power World pretty good. Pretty game, but ugly to play, says Law. Personal opinion, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon were the least great Pokemon games, says Kingdom Traveler.
I didn't play those ones because I looked at them and I saw that the intro cutscene was over 30 minutes, and I went, no, not for a handheld game.
Long. I'm just hoping they, Roger says, I'm just hoping they had enough time to actually work on A through Z.
Well, seeing as how A through Z isn't being made by the main team, it was made by the Arceus team.
You know
Probably.
that I'm pretty sure the Arceus team has been working on it since Arceus came out.
Yeah.
So it's had a lot of time in development.
Mm-hmm.
And if Arceus team does not pull through with it, you know that it's probably going to be the end of a lot of things for Pokemon.
Wrong
Or at
button, wrong
least
button.
kind of blemish.
Alright, there we go.
Sasuke says, meanwhile, the new Digimon game coming has a great style on it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Nibnop says, oh boy, I had to get a level 1 with Shotgun Man. Oh no.
Shotgun Man.
Nibnop says, we're the last, oh, I'm sorry. We're the last great Pokemon games. It said Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon were the last great Pokemon game.
I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people like Pokemon, but I don't know. I've started to where I don't really like Pokemon as much anymore. I'm gonna be real.
I played all the games, and I got to Scarlet and Violet, and I'm just kind of like, okay, guys, you have the formula down. Just give us more Legends Arceus type. Like, that's you perfected it. It's that.
Yeah, I mean,
And then
technically
if
that's
you're
what they're
on-
doing. That's what they're doing with ZA. But what's also funny is that ZA is literally just Digimon World. I'm not even kidding.
is.
That is just
It
Digimon World
really is.
mechanics.
Ethereal says, Game Freak got greedy and rushed out unfinished games. They do.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that's
Even says-
more on Nintendo because they're the ones who say
Yeah.
push them out. So.
Kingdom Traveler says RPGs are getting bigger and need more time to get polished. Hopefully Game Freak can learn to adjust. That's a hopeful. That's idealistic. Nibnob says Pokemon has gone downhill. Ethereal says Digimon is not afraid to evolve, unlike Pokemon. Well, also Digimon takes its time between its installments.
Yeah, and also one thing I've said before is that, yeah, sort of with Digimon the franchise evolving, yes, as I've said to a few people, Digimon grew up with its audience. The audience didn't just grow up with it, it grew up with its audience as well. It actually matured as this time passed by, you know?
Last game I played, Digimon Survive. Oh, I'm so good.
Digimon Survive
So-
is probably the best Digimon game.
I really liked it. And then the new Digimon Time Stranger. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Because I liked Cyber Sleuth, even though Cyber Sleuth is so fucking long.
Well,
So
yeah.
long.
Yeah. Just, yeah, it is a long game. No denying that.
It was worth it. It was worth it. Cherry says, I've been playing Pokemon since the beginning. My first Pokemon was Pokemon Blue, and Arceus is the future. It really is. Fang says, have you heard about this upcoming game that mixes Pokemon, Elden Ring, Monster Hunter, and Horizon Zero Dawn called Light of Motorium?
Light of what about?
Light of Motorium.
Could you spell that out for me?
Motiram.
Motrium. I don't think I've heard of that one. I might have if I saw an image. I'm horrible with names, so.
Yeah, I don't know that one, but it sounds interesting.
Hmm.
The last mainline Pokemon game I played was Y, says Ethereal. Cherry says, you can't give me a wonderful, new, and exciting Pokemon and then pull the rug out from under me with Scarlet and Violet. Yes, they can, because they did! And people still bought it.
I'm gonna be honest. I think the last mainline Pokemon game that was good, because they backed up and they said originally they were saying that Arceus was gonna be mainline, but now they're saying that it's not a side series.
Yeah,
they-
lazy.
I'm gonna be honest. In that case, the last mainline Pokemon game that I actually enjoyed was actually Sword and Shield. And here's the thing: Sword and Shield's not as good as Black and White X or Y, but it at least was it wasn't a buggy, broken mess. It may have had old animations, but it was what it needed. It was all it needed to be. It was just Pokemon, but in 3D.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. They'll hop gyrating at me every 5 seconds I meet him.
Yeah, I know a lot. That's another thing. A lot of people hate Hop, and they say, "Oh, he's a horrible rival." Well, no, duh. We're the rival. We're the asshole in that one.
We really are the rival. We kind of take over his story, and it's really bad for him.
Yeah.
They were fine games. I really like Sword and Shield, says Cherry.
Yeah.
Sasuke says, I'm sorry, but I didn't know what? I don't know what that means.
I'm sorry, I don't know what that means. And yeah, there was a lot of
5 US popped up once on the screen and fried my brain.
Fair.
Oh.
Fair. Yeah, and
Digimon Survive is great. Sorry. Maybe.
oh, I was gonna say the main thing though, the main reason why. Where is the wall chicken? There is wall chicken near here somewhere. Oh wait, what am I doing? It's probably through the doors.
Oh,
but just in case.
Survive yet? Do it.
Ooh. Yeah, Survive is by far the best Digimon game.
We're here.
Yep, we're finally here. Performing for you. If you know the words, you can join in too. Put your hands together if you want to clap. As we take you through this monkey rap. Where is the health? Where's my KFC? Where's my KFC 5-piece? There's usually health right. I remember there being health here.
Did you save?
Well, there's the health.
Oh, there it is.
Symphony of the Night reference? Rondo Blood reference? No? Oh. I had to look. You know?
Oh, Abaddon saying he ate the 5-piece.
You know what? Fair. I'd be hungry for the 5-piece as well.
What's a heads up? Says
we're taking.
Means like.
We're taking the cross, by the way. We're taking the cross.
Oh, gotcha. So heads up just means it's like a hey, make sure you know about or be aware of. Like, it's like a heads up, letting you know about information.
Oh, a heads up display, you mean? Yeah.
Oh, heads up display.
Yeah.
It's
Here we go.
Just the UI. So like the HUD that we see.
So ends the great battle.
All right, let's go.
Who is this diva?
It's Dracula. He's always been like this.
I know. I'm still saying it.
Or would you have rather I said, oh, this is just you on a weekend, right?
No, I'm...
Oh!
Oh! You can get rid of those with the cross?
Cross is really good in this fight, as you can tell. I just hope I don't run out of hearts at any point.
When did we get any good?
Come on, I'm using the Morning Star. Ow, shit, monkey.
Shit monkey?
Yes, shit monkey.
Is it a monkey that flings shit?
Well, that's all of them, isn't it?
Yeah, you're not wrong. This is what I looked like earlier, says Cherry.
Ah, fair. So what I'm hearing is I have to go whip Cherry later. All right.
Roger, I say get it. It's a good game. You had to play through New Game Plus.
There we go.
Oh, here we go.
Phase 2.
Woo! Toasty!
Yeah, very toasty. Or as the great Mortal Kombat says it, toasty!
Ranger says, I wouldn't say Survive is the best Digimon game on the simple fact that Digimon games have different gameplay styles and shouldn't really compare to each other. That's true.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying it's the best one because I enjoy the story in it most.
Oh, you say story-wise. Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth it. It's alright. My joke kind of missed the mark. Finnegan says, or Fang says Sasuke. Cherry says, a whipping, huh? Do we have a safe word? Pineapple?
No, the safe word is when you stop talking, because, you know, at that point you're dead. I have to sort of let you breathe a little bit, you know?
Dong.
Dong. Dong. We're not done.
Dong. Oh.
I'm about to have some more flashbacks, because that is the Dracula from Dracula X on the SNES. It is Speedo Dracula.
Oh my.
I hate this little bastard. And he hates me.
Why did he strip?
I don't know. But I do like this remix of Simon's theme right here. Also, yes, I do have to be careful of things falling from the sky.
Oh. Well, you seem to be killing him pretty fast.
Yeah, that's why we took the cross.
Impossible! Not this time!
Hey, Dracula, you're a vampire, right? You should be used to sucking.
Dang. So what are the orbs that we collect?
Oh, those are
never-
Philosopher's Stones. The red stone. It's actually explained in Castlevania Lament of Innocence.
Oh.
And there we go. That's Simon's Destiny. Beat it.
No worries, Fang.
Fan project by Andrea Gori. They did a great job on this. I still think that one boss fight could have been reworked, and it needs a cursor or a crosshair, at least a little dot in the middle of the screen. One of those very, very not intrusive ones. So it's a non-intrusive crosshair would have been nice. One that maybe even was just translucent to the point where you can tell it's there if you're looking for it, but if you're not, you won't see it.
That's fair. I would have liked it to have a crosshair, but then also have the option for people who are kind of visually unable to see properly or like get a good judge the distance of the whip, that the crosshair would change color if something was within whipping range.
Yeah.
That's just a convenience thing, though.
Yeah, I mean, in the end, though, this fan game is absolutely amazing. My only complaint, again, is really just that one boss fight. That is it. That one boss fight. It was one thing to have, Frankenstein going around, or Frankenstein's creature going around and throwing, butcher knives at you as well as charging you. And that's one thing that's easy to handle. Igor, on the other hand. Igor was a bit of a problem because, again, he just kept throwing too many things at once, and there was no iframes like there is in normal Castlevania. So you get hit, he can drain your health in one combo,
Yeah, that was Simon, right?
Yeah, that's Simon.
That image of Simon, after that image, Simon was like, now I have to go plant my seed.
Well, almost. First he has to go through Castlevania 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's our final score, and that's it. We're done.
This gives me Blood Omen vibes, says Fang.
But yeah, well, I guess, folks, we're going to wrap that up here by saying, well, Lucy, pimp yourself out real quick.
Yawning.
Okay, well, that's a bad way to pimp yourself out, but all right, I guess that's what we'll have to deal with. Anyhow, I'm all... Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Lucy Cat. I am a Chake Bake Maneki Neko. I play a variety of different streams. I usually hang out with Olm a lot and some other pals of mine as well. You guys can find me here. I play just a wide variety of stuff. I'm currently playing
mostly
Subnautica.
Repo.
No, you've not been playing. I have played a lot of Repo, but I haven't. But
I was about to say, don't lie to me, bitch.
Yeah, I play some Repo, but no. I've been going. I just started my adventure through Subnautica. I'm currently playing through Hades 2, and yeah, I'm playing a bunch of different variety games. But yeah,
I need to check. Let's see. How many hours do you have in Repo right now?
Don't ask. Don't know. No, don't look.
Let's see if you all friends you play.
No. You can't.
Oh, you're not the worst. You've only got 20.9 hours in it.
See, I haven't even played a full day's worth.
Now, the person who has the most hours in it is my buddy Lux. She has 42 hours in it right now.
Wow.
Yeah. May need to hold an intervention. But yes, to those who joined
Yeah, but no,
it,
I have more hours.
fair. But yeah, I'm going to stand up a little bit there. There we go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are we on the right screen?
Yeah. No, well, we could just stand up. The game's over, so we can stand up.
Oh my God! Finally, I can stretch my legs. Oh my God!
Yeah. Enjoying your step stool there?
I don't have a step stool. I have long legs, and you have long legs too.
Oh, really?
Well,
Okay,
only
zoom out,
short
zoom
one.
out, zoom out.
You can't just keep
Nope.
making yourself taller.
No, I'm trying to get our faces the same size. Scroll down one more. No, down two more. You made your face too big. One more.
That would make my face too small.
Okay, yeah,
if I'm
right
this
there,
size
right
with a
there.
fat size.
Yeah, I'm taller.
Well, of course you're taller. You're taller than me, but we're both taller than Locke, because Locke is only at like our freaking. He's at my chest height.
But yeah, well, I need to get out of my battle gear. We just finished the fight. There we go. All right.
My tail.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna move over
All
here
right.
because
I'm just gonna go back here. There we go.
I'm in the distance.
Actually, this is an accurate size, folks.
Shut up! God.
You see, it was a perspective thing. I had him closer to the camera than I was, so that you think that me and him were the same. We're near the same height.
I was directly behind you. You can't just say that it was a perspective thing when I was literally behind you.
Whatever you say. Anyhow, folks, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please consider that follow button. It helps quite a bit. And if you're watching this on YouTube, considering that like button helps out a lot more than you know. Do stick around for the raid. I'd greatly appreciate it. But yeah, above all else, have a great day, folks.
Bye-bye. Meow, 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 meow.